श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री परमगुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमदानंदतीर्थ भगवत्पादाचार्य गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। नारायणाय परिपूर्ण गुणार्णवाय विश्वोदयस्थितिलयो नियतिप्रदाय ज्ञानप्रदाय विबुधासुरसौख्य दुःख सत्कारणाय वितताय नमो नमस्ते। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नरसिंहो अखिलाज्ञानमतध्वान्तदिवाकरः जयत्यमितसज्ञानसुखशक्तिपयोनिधिः। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात् इतरतः जार्तेष्वभिज्ञस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदायादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यं सूरयः। तेजो वारिमृतां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। ध्यानं देयः सदा सवितृमण्डलमध्यवर्ती नारायणः सरसिजासनः सन्निविष्टः केयूरवान् मकरकुण्डलवान् किरीटी हारे हिरण्मयवपुः धृतशङ्खचक्रः। सूर्यान्तर्गत श्रीलक्ष्मीनारायणाय नमः। क्षीरेण स्नापिते देवी चन्दनेन विलेपिते बिल्वपत्रार्चिते देवी दुर्गेऽहं शरणं गतः। श्रीदुर्गेऽहं शरणं गतः। ॐ नमो नमः। धर्म विज्ञान वैराग्य परमैश्वर्यशालिनः आनन्दतीर्थ भगवत्पादान् वन्दे निरन्तरं। बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वम् अरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमत्स्मरणात् भवेत्। अभ्रमं भङ्गरहितम् अजडं विमलं सदा आनन्दतीर्थमतुलं भजे तापत्रयापहम्। शुद्धस्फटिकसङ्काशं त्रिनेत्रं चन्द्रशेखरम् इन्दुमण्डलमध्यस्थं वन्दे देवं सदाशिवम्। वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। पूर्णप्रज्ञकृतं भाष्यं आदौ तद्भावपूर्वकं यो व्याकरोन् नमस्तस्मै पद्मनाभाख्य योगिने। चित्रैपदैश्च गम्भीरैः वाक्यैमानेरखण्डितैः गुरुभावं व्यञ्जयन्ति भाति श्रीजयतीर्थवाक्। अर्तिकल्पितकल्पोऽयं प्रत्यक्तिगजकेसरी व्यासतीर्थगुरुर्भूयात् अस्मदिष्टार्थसिद्धये। तपो विद्या विरक्त्यादि सद्गुणोघागरानहं वादिराजगुरुं वन्दे हयग्रीवद तयाश्रयान्। महाप्रवाहिनी भीमः यस्य मार्गमदान्मुदा रघुवर्यं मुदं दद्यात् कामितार्थप्रदायकः। प्रणमत्कामधेनुञ्च भजत्सुरतरूपमं श्रीभावबोधकृत्पादचिन्तामणिमुपास्महे। पूज्याय राघवेन्द्राय सत्यधर्मरताय च भजतां कल्पवृक्षाय नमतां कामधेनवे। पूर्वादित्वान्तरवये वैष्णवेन्दीवरेन्दवे श्रीराघवेन्द्र गुरुवे नमो अत्यंत दयालवे। सत्यपूर्णाम्बुधैर्जातो विद्वज्जन विजृम्भितः धनीध्वंसीतु नस्तापं श्रीसत्यविजयोडुपः। आसेतो रातुषाराद्रेः योजितो जितवान् सत्यध्यान गुरुः पातु यतीन्द्रैरपि पूजितः। सत्याभिज्ञकराब्जोत्तान् पञ्चाशत्वर्षपूजकान् सत्यप्रमोदतीर्थार्यान् नौमिन्याय सुधारतान् शास्त्रेषु पारदृश्वानं शास्त्रज्ञेषु च वत्सलं दीनभक्तोद्धारकरं सत्यात्मानं गुरुं भजे सकलमठाधीश गुरुभ्यो नमः विद्यापीठविदातारं विद्यावारिधिचन्दिरं विद्यार्थिवत्सलं वन्दे महामहिम सद्गुरुम् आपादमौलिपर्यन्तं गुरूणा आकृतिं स्मरेत् तेन विघ्नाः प्रणश्यन्ति सिद्ध्यन्ति च मनोरथाः अस्मद्गुरुसमारम्भां टीकाकृत्पादमध्यगां श्रीमदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां हरिः ओम् हरिः ओम् हरिः ओम्। The all-pervading, omnipresent, omnipotent Sri Hari, who is regarded as the Sarvottama in this universe from Anadi Kali. That Sarvottama Swami is present in all of us, Sarvantaryami. Let us all see within ourselves the presence of that divinity, that divine God. That is the reason that we are all together. We are all assembled together because it is His prerana which motivates, which directs, which initiates, which maintains that kind of divinity in us. And this divinity is the main vehicle, means in proceeding in the direction of our moksha sadhana marga. Why? The passport, the gateway, gate pass, everything is given to us because of this Shrestha Janma that has been bestowed to us after 84 lakh yoni Janmas, which was not Manava. After that, because of our Punya Karma, we have got this Shrestha Manav. Did Sri Hari stop at that? No. He said, you are further eligible, qualified to become a Dvija, Brahmana. That was the promotion given to us in this birth. The very faculty of Vedas, Upanishad, Puranas, reciting, chanting, understanding, eligibility criteria, we got it because we became Dvijas. Let's be proud of it. After that, he said, you are further bestowed with your punya to become a Vaishnava. In the sense that he made us in the Vaishnava Kula, Vishnu Sarvottamatva philosophy, where it is being propounded in that matha. One could say that you could also be a Sri Vaishnava, but he said, no, I will make you the follower of my son Vayudeva. Sri Hari said that. Recently, that is how Madhva Jayanti got celebrated by all of us on Vijayadashmi Day. So, we became Madhvas. Very good. That is the punya which got us this. But he said that we have given you this Shrestha Janma. So please make use of it. What it means is, make use of it means what? Do what is required to be done as a Brahman as much as possible. I will give you an analogy saying that you go for a recruitment interview, right? You go for an interview, for a job. They interview you. They call you because your profile matches with their requirements. They call you for the interview and you do well. You get selected. Once you get selected, the company says that these are your KRAs, key result areas. In 1 year, this is to be achieved by you. Not only do they say that, how will we measure you? KPI, key performance indicator, right? We are all wedded to this combination of KRAs can be called goals also. And then measurement criteria is your KPI. Because in the vicinity, I get evaluated every second, every minute in a company. My review happens every month, every quarterly by our bosses. At some point in time, if I don't meet some of my goals, or I don't meet my goals in the way that I have been prescribed to perform in terms of KPI, so boss gives a kind of yellow signal. Hey guy, there's something happening in quarter 1. Why don't you pick it up in quarter 2? Then quarter 3. End of the day, your performance bonus is dependent on how well you met your KRAs. First, you should meet your KRAs, number 1. How well did you meet your KRAs? And then your incentive plan gets decided. Why am I saying all this? To actually draw parallels, not in the literal sense, but we understand that language in the company's context. Why don't we understand in our life? Right? So our boss is Sri Hari. What did he do? I cleared my interview. What's the role? Brahmana, Vaishnava, Madhva. That's been given to us. Then he says that if this is the role given to you and you have been bestowed with that role, you have been entitled with that role, so better perform. In the company's context, if I don't perform, I get immediate, instantaneous reward or punishment, right? Which is visible. But our Sri Hari is Karunalu. If he was giving us instantaneous rewards he gives for the punya that we do. Some of it in this Janma, some of it in the next Janma probably. But if he decided to punish us for all the wrong doings, imagine a situation, what would have happened? I would not be able to speak like this with you and you would not be able to listen to me. We will all be in a state of depressed mode. You getting my point? But Sri Hari is so kind enough, says that, hey, one day this guy will change. The sattvic attribute in this jiva, which is embedded in the sharira, will make him change. But he says that that is not an automatic transformation or transition. Work towards it. Karmanye vadikaraste maphaleshu kadachana. Do action. Perform. Krishna said, Arjuna, go fight. Action. Kshatriya dharma. Adharma should be punished. Dharma should be upkept. In that journey of goal satisfaction in this life, let us all be thankful with folded hands to Sri Hari, who has given this Sreshta Janma and allowing us to achieve minimal as per our yogyata, the jnana, which will lead us towards salvation, mukti, that is the Swarupa Bhut Anand Anubhava. May not be this Janma, but Bahuna Janmana Ante. That reflection every day, morning when we do Sandhya Vandan, that can be as much fulfilling and motivating us to do it better. In that direction, this Sandhya Vandana Abhiyan has started. You're with me on this? Yep, very good. So I never thought I will give you this preamble, all Harichitta, right? Because Hayagriva Rupi Paramatma sits in your tongue along with Saraswati. And then says, hey guy, I will control your speech. We must submit. When we submit, he plays wonders. I never thought I will start my talk like this today. It is his grace. And it is also the punya of the listeners. So this powerful Nitya Karma, which is a great spiritual capsule, from time and again we have been reinforcing the complete and correct performance of this Nitya Karma, because today you will realize in some of the steps of Sandhya Vandana, what is the supplication we are doing as selves in Prathama Marjan and so. Therefore, with that, our sincere namaskaras to the Devatagan and Gurugan, Swamiji. Let us start our discussion further on what we left last time. Could anybody tell me last time what did we cover? Mudra Dharan, Nam Dharan was over. Quick. What did we complete last time?
We started Mudra Dharana. And we have just started that. So we need to complete that.
Yeah. Okay. Namadharana was over, I guess. Okay.
Namadharana is over. Mudra Dharana we have to do.
Fantastic. Okay.
And also we covered what are the vessels item that we require. So which one needs to use for Arghya, which one needs for Parishe, and what is required for Achamanya.
Okay, I think all the vessel funda we finished, right?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, just a minute. I'm just trying to share my PPT.
Before I have one request. So last time you showed one of the slide. What are the places we need to where the Mudra Dharana one slide on chakra you to show? Can you?
Yeah, we'll come to that. We'll come to that. You're able to see my slides?
Yes.
Okay. Now let me go to. I think we talked about this. I wanted to give you a little bit. This we talked about, right?
Yeah, we spoke about. And one slide you show with a round circle where all the mudras you have.
Yeah, coming. Yeah, I think we also talked about the genesis of Gopi Chandana, right? And let's go to the next one. Okay, this also we covered, I guess. Okay, what finger we will use and what is the benefit of using which finger for our Namdhara. So if I use my, yeah?
We have completed this.
Completed, okay, good. Okay, so this is what is the Namadharana in Shukla Paksha and Krishna Paksha. The Dwadasha Nama, right? The places where it has to be applied is what we discussed, correct? Did we complete this?
Yes, I think
yes, we have completed.
Yeah. So a quick thing is that consume it for 30 seconds. So your first Nama is on the forehead, then on the stomach center portion, then the chest in the heart symbol, then the neck front, the stomach right side, then the right shoulder, then the neck right side, stomach left side, left shoulder, neck left side, back rest, neck back. Okay, and there is the Srivatsa and the Vasudeva is 13 and 14. Okay, so that doesn't get mentioned here because we talk about Dwadasha Nama, but this Srivatsa Nama as well as the Vasudeva Nama has to be applied using the Gopi Chandana, right? And this should be properly mixed with water. If there is Nirmalya Tirtha, you can use Nirmalya Tirtha for this. Okay, all of you, please keep mute. Okay, I can hear some cross sound, so kindly mute it. Now we went to Mudra. Mudra is actually the 9 mudras which are, Chakra, Shankha, Gada, Padma, Narayana. Okay, and we also said that the Chakra Mudra, when you are applying, do the smaran of Ambrisha Varada, right? Because Ambrisha got protected by Sudarshana Chakra, and you know the Durvasa story. That Chintana should come when you are applying Chakra Mudra. Shankha Mudra, you should think of Dhruvaraja, because when he did tapas at the age of 5, he got Paramatma Sakshatkara, right? And then what happened? Then the Shankha was kept in his cheek, on the cheek. When the boy started, Yonta Pravishya Mamavajamimam Prasuttam. So the Shankha, when applying, think about that Vasudeva Namka Paramatma who actually blessed Dhruvaraja. Gada, you should always think about Vaideva, Bhimsen Deva. Okay, and it enables Vairagya Prapti. Vairagya today means very simple. Not that you need to become a saint or a sannyasi. As much as possible, detaching ourselves from this materialistic world. It's not running away, right? Doing Ekadashi itself is a kind of, Vairagya, which means I am, as a vidhi I am doing it, I am abstaining myself from any intake, correct? Then Padma, Aishwarya Prapti. Okay, all these are said in Padma Purana. Without Pramana, we will not know why somebody is saying this. Narayana Mudra is minimally to be applied on at least all the 12 namas, Dwadasha namas that we apply. But people use Narayana Mudra on all the other mudras also. But prescription is that you apply it on all the Dwadasha Mudra. Okay, and now we need to understand, right, which mudra to apply where, right? This was the figure, but the explanation follows. So I think at this point, I think I should continue today, right? The Chakra Mudra, right? Please remember, this will be recorded and you can see the slides in the recorded version also. So pause that, and while you are applying, please clearly once or twice learn it or put it in a piece of paper. 3 days you do it, you get perfect. Right temple, that is the right eye end, you should have 1 chakra. On the stomach center nama, on the nama, you should have 5 chakras. On Hridaya, 3 chakras. Stomach right side nama, 2, which means not on the nama, to the side, because in between you'll have to put 1 more mudra later, right? That is why it says stomach right side nama, you put 2 chakra, right? Chest right side, 3 chakras. Then right shoulder top is 2 along the nama, you put this side 1, that side, so 2 chakras. Left shoulder nama is there, bottom of it 1. Right ear below, which means what? Right ear below means this particular neck portion, you should have 1 chakra. Front neck 1. So this completes the 19 places that you must have chakra. Okay. Now, coming to Shankha Mudra, that should be in 10 places. Left temple means left eye end, that should be 1. Left side stomach nama is there, right? There you should have 2 Shankhas. Left chest side 1, 2, 3. Left shoulder top 2, then right shoulder bottom 1, left ear below 1. So this becomes Shankha Mudra in 10 places as described. Gada Mudra is in 5 places. The first one on the forehead, and the second one left. All of you please mute it. Stomach, left side Nama, you should have 1. Left chest 1. Left shoulder Nama, bottom 2. Okay. Kindly can you mute all of you please? A lot of people who have not muted. Okay. Then coming to Padma Mudra, right? It is in 6 places. Hridaya 2, right side stomach 1, right chest 1, right shoulder Nama, bottom, right, is again you will have 2 Padma. Okay. Narayana Mudra on all the 12 Namas, right? So in this order, if you follow all the 5 things, and last time we said don't have a mudra which has all these 5 and keep applying. That doesn't help and it is meaningless. It is not even shortcut. Okay. Therefore, have 5 mudras separately and then apply it in these places along with Gopi Chandana. So this is your mudra dharana. Nama dharana I covered already. Clear? Any questions on mudra dharana? Quick 1 minute.
Can you go back to slide number 17, Guruji?
Slide number
17, 17.
Okay.
Yeah. So here the 11th mudra, it was on the back side or it was the back of the neck?
11th mudra. What is this mudra? Narayana mudra, right?
No,
That
the
is at the
back side.
Because there is a nama at the back, right? Therefore, it is.
Yeah, I'm just confused.
No, don't. No, 1 minute. 1 minute. Please don't see this figure. Go by my description. Okay. I would request you to go by my description. Okay.
I think that a table before the 17, there was an Excel table.
No, that table was for Nama, not for this one, right?
Here, the actually the 11th
okay.
11th line item.
Correct.
It was benu back.
Yes.
So is it on the lower the back side or it's on the back side of the neck?
Not neck, backbone.
Back. So back side of the neck, there won't be any namas.
Back side of the neck.
So we have only left, right, and center.
12th is there, na? 12.
12 to neck back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So 10, 11, that 11 number is misprinted. That should be 11, 10, 11, 12. Okay.
Okay. And the top head, it won't come, right? The top head.
That is Vasudeva, I told you, right? That is, see, 13th is Srivatsa. Vasudeva is at the top, where your Brahmarandra is there. Okay. Right. So this is Nama Dharane, and we covered Mudra Dharane, right? We talked about Chakra Mudra, where to apply 19 places. We talked about Shankha Mudra, where to apply in 10 places. And we went into Gada Mudra, Padma Mudra, and Narayana Mudra. Now, let's go into the starting of our Sandhya Vandan, right? We did talk about Achamana, right? We have to talk about Achamana in the sense, first thing is that, how do I keep my palm while doing Achamana? Kindly all of you mute, disturbs me, please. If you have a question, I'll give you a chance. Just keep at a Q&A session, I will give you. So, the right hand thumb tip, all of you are getting this, right? To touch the middle finger center line, okay? And all the fingers closed. You're able to see my hand, palm? This is Gokarna Kriti, okay? And the amount of water that you should put for Achaman is as much as Udad dal, right? Black gram dal. If it is immersed, how much water it needs? Only Masha Praman. That's what it says in Sanskrit. Only that much water should be there for Achaman. You can't be drinking water. It is only Prashan, which is Achaman. And it should come along with this particular Deva Tirtha. You get my point? So this point is where you should actually suck the air so that the water enters your mouth. You don't have to drink it, right? You have to only go there, suck it, the water comes inside. So Achamana, there are two parts. One is Jalapana and another one is Upasparsha, also called Angasparsha. What does it mean? Jalapana you do thrice. Keshavaya Swaha, Narayanaya Swaha, Madhavaya Swaha. This is Jalapan because you consume water by chanting these three. After that, you are actually going to say Govindaya Namaha, Vishnave Namaha, and up to Haraye Namaha, Krishnaya Namaha. That Namaha is actually Naman along with Angasparsha. Angasparsha means touching different parts of the body above your Nabhi. Clear? Legs also included, only that is the exception. Okay. So Achamana, there are three types: Smarta Chamana, Shrauta Chamana, and Vaishnava Chamana. While the first two are not so popular, right? The Vaishnava Chamana method is the most popular, which we have all been using. We don't have to worry right now about what is Smarta Chamana and Shrauta Chamana for want of time. Okay. Then, so as I told you, the Achamana, right, where you do the Jalapana, what is the action? I told you, Sri Keshavaya Swaha, Sri Narayana Swaha, Madhavaya Swaha. 3 times separately you should do. Take it from Achaman path through the Uddarane, Keshavaya Swaha. Again take it Madhavaya Swaha. Again take it Narayana Swaha and Madhavaya Swaha. This is the Jalapana aspect of Achamana. Then most of us make mistake here, or most of us do not know where to touch in this Chaturvimshati Nama. Right? So can anybody tell me as to how many of us know Achamana or how many of us do not know Achamana? Can you raise your hands? That is where to touch. Govindaya Namaha, Vishnave Namaha, like that. Do we know up to Hare Namaha, Krishnaya Namaha? How many of you do not know? Let us be frank. So raise of hand means that we do not know. Is that clear? Please raise your hands if you don't know. 4, 5, 6. Many of us don't know. Let's be honest, no problem. Okay, good. Which means the first step of Achamana itself, all of us are not perfect. In the sense, we don't know correctly and completely. So let us now visit that part, because it is not just like this and some people do it like this. Okay, Govinda and they just do. That is not Achamana. Achamana has 2 parts, I told you. Jalapana everybody does, but that Upasparsha or the Angasparsha, chanting from Keshavaya Namaha to Haraye Namaha, Krishnaya Namaha, should also be done correctly. You get my point? So let us look at that particular slide, which will make us understand how we have to do that. Okay. One minute. You can see, right? Right. So Govindaya Namaha. Actually, it says you have to little bit put water and wash your hand, right? But if it is a little wet, we all typically do this. Govinda, left hand wash. Vishnave Namaha, right hand wash. Madhusudanaya Namaha, upper lip. Upper lip, don't touch the lip. Upper lip. Okay. Then Trivikramaya Namaha, lower lip. Vamanaya Namaha, right cheek. All of you do it along with me. Okay. Right cheek. Sridharaya Namaha, left cheek. Rishikeshaya Namaha, fold both the hands. Padmanabhaya Namaha, touch your legs. Damodaraya Namaha, touch your head. Sankarshanaya Namaha, touch nostril lower part. Nostril lower part. Okay. Then Vasudevaya Namaha, touch right nose. Okay. Then Pradyumnaya Namaha, left nose touch. Aniruddhaya Namaha, right eye touch. Purushottamaya Namaha, left eye touch. Adhokshajaya Namaha, right ear touch. Narasimhaya Namaha, left ear touch. Achyutaya Namaha, Nabhi touch. You should touch your Nabhi. Okay. And Janardhanaya Namaha, touch your heart. Upendraya Namaha, touch your head. Haraye Namaha, right shoulder. Sri Krishnaya Namaha, left shoulder. I will just keep this slide and I will pronounce it. All of you do it once. Right? Keshavaya Swaha, Narayanaya Swaha, Madhavaya Swaha, Govind. All of you please do it. Govindaya Namaha, Vishnave Namaha, Madhusudanaya Namaha, Trivikramaya Namaha, Vamanaya Namaha, Sridharaya Namaha, Rishikeshaya Namaha, Padmanabhaya Namaha, Damodaraya Namaha, Sankarshanaya Namaha, Vasudevaya Namaha, Pradyumnaya Namaha, Aniruddhaya Namaha, Purushottamaya Namaha. Sorry, I made a mistake. Aniruddhaya Namaha, right eye, correct. Purushottamaya Namaha, left eye touch. Adhokshajaya Namaha, right ear touch. Narasimhaya Namaha, left ear touch. Achyutaya Namaha, Nabhi touch. Janardhanaya Namaha, heart touch. Upendraya Namaha, touch head again. Haraye Namaha, right shoulder. Sri Krishnaya Namaha, left shoulder. What you see on the third column right now, don't worry. What are the fingers to be used while touching this is what is there in the third column. Okay, because it is not complete right now. In the previous slide, I am not recommending that right now. First, get this act right, where I will have to touch. Is this clear? Is this step clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. So we finish. See, Achamana. Sorry.
This is Krishna Prasad. Achar,
your voice is breaking.
Achar, your voice is very, very low.
Very low? Is it
No,
low
sir,
for all?
No, it's audible for all of us. It's
No,
very
I
much
think
audible.
just check your network. My network is full. Okay. Right on. So this is Achamana Angasparsha. Clear? Can you move forward? Okay. So Achaman, again I'm telling you. Achaman, you have a separate vessel and a separate Uddharane. You take water thrice for Jalapana, Keshvaya Swaha, Narayana Swaha, Madhavaya Swaha. Then these 24 namas remaining, what you do is touching. So this act itself makes our body Bhagavan Maya. Why? Because you are doing the chintana of these Vishnu Rupas in these parts of the body. Is that clear? And this is given in Sandhya Bhashya as to which part has which particular Paramatma Rupa. There is a pramana for that. I can't be reciting that particular pramana shloka, but this has been drawn, and therefore all the Sandhya Vandana books give this explanation in terms of how Achamana has to be done. So beginning of any karma, we must do Dvirachamya, means twice Achamana is a must, whether it is Sandhya Vandana, Devar Puja, Homa, etc. Right? So this cycle you do it twice. So you have finished your Achaman. Right? And Achaman, after that, in Sandhya Vandana, the next step is Pranayama. Right? So let us understand what this Pranayama means and how we need to do it. You all please mute. I think I have to make somebody co-host so that you can keep muting them. Okay. And I request all of you to not do multi-programming, right? So please give me this 1 hour, 1.5 hours concentrated for this, not getting into any other discussions at home. Okay. Shwasa prashwasa yogu gati vicheda means what? That is actually shwasa and prashwasa, inhale and exhale, right? That movement control is actually pranayama. Okay, which means you are actually ensuring that the vital oxygen is retained in your body and it is controlled. Why? The kumbhaka you do is what actually you hold your breath. Right? Pranayama are of 2 types. One is agarbha pranayama, other one is sagarbha pranayama. Agarbha pranayama means do it just mechanically, without chanting any mantra and without any mantra anusandhan. If you do, that is called agarbha pranayama. Sagarbha pranayama means you do the mantra smarana and also the mantra pratipadya devata, right? You comes to your mind while doing it. So mantra sahit pranayam is called sagarbha pranayam. Amantrika pranayam is called agarbha pranayam. How to do it, I'll tell you. Now, the pranayama mantra and the Sandhya Vandana pranayama, what we do is always sagarbha pranayama, right? And if you want to do it as a health benefit, this pranayama sagarbha will give you. But in addition to doing pranayama within Sandhya Vandana, if you want to do it outside that, you can also do it as agarbha pranayama, sitting wherever you want. Just inhale, exhale, control, then again exhale. Is that clear? Exhale, inhale. That's the order. Okay. So that is called agarbha pranayama. The mantra that you use, right, while you are holding your breath in pranayama, that mantra has 4 parts. One is pranava, that is omkara. Then there is sapta vyahriti. What is that? Om Bhuhu, Om Bhavaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. If you count, there are 7 Vyahritis. Then you have Vishwamitra Gayatri also there. Then Gayatri Shiras. Each part I will explain to you. But understand that there are 4 parts to it. And every part you must have what? The kind of Rishi, Devata, Chandas. So for that is why we say Pranavasya Parabrahma Rishihi Paramatma Devata Devi Gayatri Chandaha means for Pranava. What is the Rishi, Devata, Chandas? Likewise, Saptanam Vyahratinam, it goes like that. Then for Gayatri, you have the Rishi, Chandas, Devata. Similarly, for Gayatri, Shiras. Is that clear? So these are the 4 parts that you see in the mantra. Before I go to the mantra, let us understand the actual process of doing pranayama. All of you concentrate here. All of us make this mistake. The moment we start chanting or reciting pranavasya, our hands automatically go to the nose. It need not go. Why? If you look at your textbook, whatever book you have in Sandhya Vandana, right? What is the mantra it starts with? Okay. Pranavasya Parabrahma Rishihi Paramatma Devata Devi Gayatri Chandaha. When I am reciting that, when you are reciting that, your hands need not go there. Only when you are doing pranayama should your fingers go there. Please remember this. Right? Saptanam Vyahratinam Vishwamitra Jamadagni Bharadvaja Gautamatri Vasishta Kashyapa Rishayaha Agnivayo Aditya Brahaspati Varuna Indra Vishve Deva Devataha Gayatri Ushnika Anushtubrati Pankti Trishtup Jagatyaha Chandamsi Gayatraha Vishwamitra Jai Savita Devata Gayatri Chandaha Gayatri Shirasaha Prajapati Rishihi Brahmagnivayo Aditya Devataha Yajuchandaha Pranayame Viniyogaha. The Rishi, Chandas and Devata are pronounced for the purpose of seeking their permission. Why? They are the controlling people of that mantra. mantra drashta, right? So we are asking their permission, saying, in my pranayama, I am going to use this particular mantra, so therefore please give permission, which means you are acknowledging, right, the source of a content in your PPT. You do that, right? Similarly, here you are seeking the permission of those Rishi, Devata, and you are also telling what Chandas. Chandas is meter in Sanskrit grammar. Let me not get into the detail. So how many aksharas together, right? So that count tells you in what Chandas it is, etc. Now, the act of pranayama has three parts: Rechaka, Puraka, and Kumbhaka. Right? The first part is Rechaka. How do I do that? All of you do along with me. Close the left nostril. Okay. See, brahmachari should use these three fingers. That is thumb, ring, and your little finger. Okay. These three things should be used. Okay. These three fingers should be used for brahmacharis, while all the fingers should be used for grahasthas. You getting my point? So left nostril for the time being, right? I am, most of you are grahasthas, I get, but if you are brahmacharis, leave the index finger and the middle finger. Use these three fingers and close the left nostril. So I am a grahastha, I am going to use all the fingers, at least the four fingers, close the left nostril, right? And throw the air outside, impure air. That's what you should do, Chintan, right? Throw or blow the air from the right nostril. This is your Rechaka. That is sending out, exhaling your impure air, right, from the right nostril is called Rechaka. And Rudra Deva is the controlling Devata for this step. Understand that much. Okay. Then Puraka is, once you are done that, now close this portion. That is your right nostril and inhale air from the left nostril. You got my point? First you blew it up, then you close this, take the air inside. That step is called Puraka. Puraka means Purana. You are actually making the air come inside. So Purna kar rahe ho, right? So that is what it means, Puraka. Here, Chaturmukha Brahma is the controlling Devata. Then you have what is called Kumbhaka. Kumbhaka means once you have inhaled it, then close both the nostrils, hold the breath. Holding the breath step is called Kumbhaka. So while holding the breath is when you have to chant or recite the pranayama mantra. That is Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tatsaviturrenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimihi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Apo Jyotirso Amrita Brahma Bhurgavaswaro. This cannot be chanted loudly because you are doing it when you are holding the breath. If you chant it, the breath comes out. Therefore, manasik, you should chant this within your mind, and then again from the right nostril, leave the air. Get my point? So people ask how much should I hold, etc. Right now, do it as per your convenience. One tip is that 1 unit if you throw, 2 units you should inhale, and 4 units you should hold. You get my point? It can be a unit of time, correct? So that is one formula, that is it should get doubled, right? But one thing is that while you are doing Kumbhaka, the complete mantra should completely be recited. Till that time, you should hold your breath. Simple. 3 steps. Rechaka, inhale, no, first exhale from the right nostril. Puraka, inhale from the left nostril. Then Kumbhaka, hold the breath for reciting the pranayama mantra. Okay. So what is that mantra? Is what I told you. Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. So Om is Pranava, first part. Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Swaha, Maha, Janaha, Tapaha, Satyam, Sapta Vyahriti. Right? Then Om Tatsaviturrenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimihi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat is your Gayatri. I am not given swaras here. that swaras to be taken, it will be there in your textbook. Right? Then Gayatri Shiras is the last portion. Omapo, Jyotiraso, Amrutam, Brahma, Bhurguvaswaro. Got my point? Right? So the 4 parts are depicted in the mantra like this, and there are 3 parts in the act of doing pranayama. And because we are doing mantra anusandhan and doing pranayam, this is called Sagarbha Pranayam. So therefore, in the next few slides, I'm also going to tell you the the basic meaning of the different mantras here. But before that, I will tell you which is the Rishi Devata Chandas for each of them. So all of you have that book, right? In that, Pranavasya means for Pranava, Parabrahma Rishihi. Parabrahma means always Sri Hari, Vishnu, Rishi. Paramatma Devata, both. Right? He is Rishi, he is Devata. Then Daivi Gayatri Chandaha. Chanda is Gayatri Chandas. 3. What are the 3? Rishi, Devata, Chandas to be told for Pranava, which is told in the first part. Then what? Saptanam Vyahratinam. For the 7 Vyahratis, I must tell what? Rishi, Devata, Chandas. See in that order. Vishwamitra. What is that? They are all Rishis, I am telling you. Just count. Vishwamitra, Jamadagni, Bharadwaja, Gautama, Atri, Vasishta, Kashyapa, 7. Respectively, they are the Rishis for Bhuhu, Bhuaha, Swahaha, Mahaha, Janaha, Tapaha, Satyam. Wonderful, right? So for Sapta Vyahrati, 7 Rishis are told. Now what should we tell? 7 Devatas should be counted. Agni, Vayu, Aditya, Brihaspati, Varuna, Indra, Vishwedi. Look at it. These are the 7 Devatas for this Sapta Vyahrati. So Rishi over, Devata over. Now I have to say Chandas for it. Gayatri, Ushnika, Anushtupa, Bruhati, Pankti, Trishtupa, Jagatyaha, Jagati. These are the 7 Chandas for respectively for the Sapta Vyahrati. So for Pranava, I told Rishi Devata Chandas. For Sapta Vyahrati also we said what is Rishi Devata Chandas. Clear? So in the beginning of the Sandhya Vandana, after Achamana, when you do Pranayama, at least once you should pronounce all this. Whenever Pranayama comes later, at least do a short of it. Pranavasya Parabrahmashi Paramatma Devata Devi Gayatri Chandaha Pranayame Vinyogaha. We all have been doing this, right? But that is not telling all the Rishi Devata Chandas of all the 4 parts of the Pranayama mantra. At least once in the beginning, recite it and say that I'm carrying forward this for further pranayams. God excuses us. The third part is Gayatri. So for Gayatri, what in the book, I think that part is named Gayatriyaha Vishwamitra Rishihi Savita Devata Gayatri Chandaha. So Vishwamitra is the Rishi, Savita Devata, Gayatri Chandaha. These are the 3 things for Gayatri. Which one is that? Om Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimihi Dhiyo Yo Prachodayat. For that I said what is Rishi Devata Chandas. Next, the next part is called Gayatri Shiras. Om Apo Jyotiraso Amrutam Brahma Bhurguvaswaro. Om. For that what is it? Very clear. Gayatri Shirasaha Prajapati Rishihi. Then Devata Brahma, Agni, Vayu, Aditya. Why 4? All 4 are there for this Gayatri Shiras. They are the Devatas. Then which Chandas? Yaju Chandaha. You get my point? Pranayame Viniyoga. Viniyoga means I am going to use it. What am I going to use it? These Rishi, Devata, Chandas, which are the controlling thing for this mantra. This mantra I am going to use when I am doing my pranayama in the Kumbhaka step. Comprehensive? Right? So we should know what Rishi Chandas. So once we should tell that, let us not be so lazy by not uttering those parts when we are doing it. This is pranayama mantra with the action part of it. Any quick questions on this?
Guruji, the script is in Sanskrit. Can we have it in English? Pranayama mantra?
No.
No, sorry.
Why? Because I dislike giving mantras in English. You might use Google to transliterate it.
Kshama.
Right. And what you can do is that at least we should have control over one Indian language as far as mantras are concerned. Okay. So that's my humble request. Either pick up Sanskrit or even Tamil. That's fine. Right. Only Tamil has a problem where the pronunciation can go for a toss. Is that clear? Because you don't have ka, ga, ng. You just have ka and ng. According to the thing, you should pronounce it properly. I humbly request you to have Sanskrit or Kannada or Tamil. Below you should put an English word. If it is the T, if it is the D, something like that for your shorthand. Okay, next question.
Acharya Hare Nama. You said Rishi, Vishwamitra, Jamadagni, Bharadwaj, Gautami, Atri, Vasishtha, and Kashyapa. So, do we have this Devata and Chandas also in writing? Are you going to give us?
It is there in your textbook, right? You are following one Sandhya book which was sent as PDF to you people in Sanskrit.
Okay, right.
Right. So that has, when it starts with pranayama, it has that complete thing. Okay.
Okay. Dhanyavada.
Okay. Next question.
There's one thing.
Can you be louder? I can't hear you.
Okay. Before we came to pranayama, asana and pranayama, when we are doing the nama mudras, okay, nama dharana and things, I think the sloka part has got missed out. That is, Gopi Chandana Papajnam, and then while putting mudra.
Yeah, I will give you that. Okay. There are the slokas to be told while you are using those particular things. Okay. I'm going to give you a small URL which gives you a depiction of that. I will give you by another 2 days. Okay. Right. Next question.
Hare Nama.
Yeah. Yes, go ahead.
This Rechaka, Puraka, Kumbhaka, we have to observe only after reciting Pranasya Parabhrahma Rishigi, that mantra, or?
Yes. First you are telling what is the Rishi Chandra's Devata of the mantra that you are going to use.
After that only we have to.
While saying that, don't put your hand to the nose. That's my request. Okay. So completely recite it and then you do this. And in Kumbhaka, you will have to chant this mantra that you see on the screen, right, in your mind.
Thanks.
Next question. Clear?
How many times pranayama should be done?
Right now, once. Okay.
Thank you.
And before Gayatri and after Gayatri, when that step comes, 3 pranayam to be done before Gayatri, 3 pranayam to be done after Gayatri. Please take this step because you're already doing your Sandhya Vandan. Incorporate it in your Sandhya Vandan. 3 times you should do Gayatri before, 3 times you should do pranayam before Gayatri, 3 times after doing Gayatri. Okay. I'll explain as it comes. Okay. Shall we move forward? Great. Let us understand the meaning of this. So, sorry, last time people said by transliterator, I have converted this into English. Whoever wanted in English, right? Because of the Google transliterator. Om. What does Om say? Om says that Vishnu is complete, Purna in all respects. Bhuhu means he is all pervading and he is eternal. He is Vyapta and Nitya. Bhuvaha means he is the Srishtikarta, the creator. Swahaha means, right, he is blissful, Sukhamaya, right, Ananta Sukhamaya. And then he is Swatantra. So that is what is indicated by that Swahaha Vyahriti. Mahaha means he is most revered, Puj, and he is Mahaniya. That is the meaning coming from Mahaha. Janaha means he is Janmarahit. Ajaha means Janmarahit, right? So free from birth. Tapaha, he is Jnana Prakasha Roop. That means the radiance of knowledge. Satyam, he is the Niyamaka to Uttamas also. Not his Uttamas. People who are considered worthy Uttamas, he is the Niyamaka. That means he is Sarvottama, is what is indicated, which means he does the Niyaman of even the Uttama Jivarashis, including Lakshmi and Brahma. That's what you should understand. So, Om means Purna, who means all pervading and eternal, Vyapta and Nitya, Bhuvaha, Srishtikarta, Swaha, infinite Sukha, Sukhamaya, right? Ananta Sukhamaya. And he is Swatantra, both are reflected. He is Pujya and Mahaniya by the word Mahaha. Janma Rahita, Janaha. Jnana Prakasha Rupa is Tapaha. Satyam, he is the Niyamaka. Which means, why we are giving you this meaning is that we said that Sagarbha Pranayama means mantra Ucharan as well as mantra Anusandha, Artha Anusandha. So, even if some of the words Artha Anusandha, what is it? God is all pervading, blissful, and he is the Niyamaka, he is Mahaniya, he is Janma Rahita. If some of the things as a flash comes to your mind also, it is us. Is that clear? So that is the meaning of pranayama. Then what is it saying? Gayatri, Naha, As, Diha, what? Buddhi and Karma, intellect and act. Prachodhyas, does prerna, one who motivates. Savitu, such creator. Devasya, Devottama Paramatma, which means what? He has all the Kridadi gunas. Tat, always present everywhere. Look at it. That word is very good. Tat Savitu Varenyam Bargo. I am splitting all that. Varenyam, adored by great people. R is missing there. So he is Bhajaniya by Sreshta Jivas. Bhargaha, very important, right? Because all our Papanasha happens because he is Bhargaha. And his tejas, which gives us jnana and ananda to jiva, is signaled by the word Bhargaha. Dhimahi, we are meditating. This is the simple meaning of that. Gayatri portion of that pranayam mantra. Om we said, Sapta Vyavriti meaning we saw, Gayatri meaning we saw. Then we'll have to see Gayatri Shiras. Apo Jyotirato Amrutam Brahma Bhur Bhuvaswaro. Right? So Apaha has two parts. A and Pa. A means repeatedly. Pa means who protects. So repeatedly he protects us. Understand? Anadi, from Anadi Kala to Ananta Kala, the only person who protects us as Jivas is Sri Hari. That Chintan should come. Jyoti, he is what? Prakashamaya. Even Surya and Chandra cannot compete with God. Rasa, Sukhamaya and Sukhaprada. Which means what? He is himself Sukhamaya, full of bliss. And because he is full of bliss, he can bestow happiness to the Jivas also. Sukhamaya, Sukhaprada. Amrutam, again, he does not have any body decay because right, Deha Nasha Rahit means what? Aprakrita Deha is there for him, Sri Hari. Therefore, Panchabhautika Sharira is not there for him. Any Panchabhautika Sharira will undergo decay. Therefore, Brahma here, Amrutam means Deha Nasha Rahita Sri Hari. Brahma Vyapta. Here Brahma means he is all pervading. Bhur Bhuvaswaro means signaling Rig Ejur Samaveda Bijamantra Pratipadya is Bhur Bhuvaswaha. Om. Again here it means Vyahrati Bija Omkara Pratipadya. And that Paramatma, let him protect me again and again. The meaning. Got it? Very simple. You don't have to memorize everything. Understand that the person who is within me, while doing pranayama, I am thinking of him as an all-pervading, eternal person who protects me repeatedly, who is Prakashamaya, who is Sukhamaya, who is Sukhaprada, without any Deha Nasha Rahita, and he is so Vyapta and Bija Pratipadya of Rigajur Samaveda. At the same time, he is the Vyahrati Bija as well as Omkara Pratipadya. That Paramatma is what I am talking about in this. Clear? So, simple meaning, now it becomes Sagarbha Pranayama. Clear? Any questions?
Guruji, one question regarding Achamana. So when you're saying Keshwaswa, Narayanaswa, Madhavaswa, every time you have to pour the water and immediately consume.
I told you in action also, my dear. Take it from Uddharani in the vessel, take it once, again take it, again take it. Don't take once and pour it thrice. No.
That's what. 3 times you can just pour it and consume one time. It is not allowed.
No. That is Smartha Paddhati.
Okay.
Okay, you can see in some Smartha temples, Tirtha they will pour thrice and people will take it once. That's
but that is not allowed during Sandhya.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect. Okay. And other question is when you are saying Pranasi Parabrahma Rishi and Chandaha Devata. So do we need to touch when we say Rishi in the head and Devata lips and the heart?
I didn't want to make it so long. So they touch heart, they touch the head and tell the Rishi Chandas Devata. Nothing wrong in it.
That we can do, right?
Yes. Okay. Good point. Next.
Yeah, my question is that Sri Vasudeva, when we are putting this Namadharana on Tirsa, do we need to put the Narayana
you can't put it because you have hair there, right?
Okay, you can't put that.
So actually we should have Shikha, which is hairless in this part, right? So therefore symbolically do that Narayana. That's all.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
Next, any other question? Great. So though we are going a slow little bit here, I want the clarity in your steps, because the steps explanation takes so much time. Doing it does not take so much time. All of you don't get scared saying that this Sandhya Vandana will go for hours together doing it. No, we can do a fulfilling Sandhya Vandana is nice 15 minutes also, 12 minutes also, right? That is possible when you by heart and you pronounce it quickly. Okay, right. Suresh Rao, you have a question? Unmute and ask.
No, I don't have any questions. I have understood whatever you have said.
You are raising your hand, so okay.
No.
Fine. Okay. So now let me go to the next portion. I'm okay. You're okay if we little bit extend it by 10 minutes. Okay. Right. Still we have 5 minutes as per the time. So in Sankalpa, what we do, Dvitiya Pararde, let's understand a little bit. Okay. So Brahmadeva's 100 years, 50 years are over. 51th year is going on and the first day is going on. Right? That is called Dvitiya Pararde, means second part of that 100 year is going on now. Shvetavaraha Kalpa means Vishnu Avatara is Shvetavaraha. So in this Avatara Kalpa, we are here. Vaivaswata Manu, that is the 7th Manvantara. He is, right? Saptama Manvantara is being ruled by Vaivaswata. Then Kali Yuga's number is Ashtavimshati Kali Yuga is going on. Pratama Pada. And Jambu Dvipa. There are two things, Bharata Varsha, Bharata Kanda. They are all unit of space only. Varsha is a bigger one, Kanda is within that. Okay. So the first Bharata refers to Rishabhanamaka Paramatma. Right? God himself took the avatara as Rishabhanamaka Paramatma. His son was named Bharata. He became a Rajarshi. So that Varsha. That Bharata Kanda, the second one is that Dushyanta Putra Bharata. Bharat, what we are talking about. We are in the Bharata Kanda. Dandakaranye. Did I explain to you what is Dandakaranye? Sometime in the first class?
No.
Yes?
No.
No, okay. Quickly, I will tell you. Dandaka was actually a king. Okay. So what happened is this person goes for, goes to the forest, right? And he comes to this place and he sees Shukracharya's daughter, right? So he gets attracted by Shukracharya's daughter, right? And then he does Balatkar on her, in spite of she going away, running and all that. This information comes to Shukracharya through her, friends. Shukracharya gives instantaneous shapa saying that the entire Dandaka's Pradesh will be burnt in 7 days. Then what happens is this, those times all the rishis, shapas and all were just real. So what they did was they completely vacated this particular place and went away, even Dandaka including, right? At that time, what happened was a lot of gusty winds came and, did Nirnama of that complete Pradesh. Because nobody was there, there are a lot of rishis came to this particular Aranya and did tapas for their siddhi. Why? They did not want any disturbance from Manusyas. Therefore, they used to do this. Therefore, that Aranya was called Dandaka Aranya. That is how this name came. Okay. That is the Puranic history story. It is not mythology, by the way. Hindu is not mythology, Hinduism. And all these things are not myths. Mythology is a word which is derived from the word myth, right? Myth is false. So therefore, don't call it mythology. It is all Puranas, Vedavyasa, Rachita, and other texts which are giving you. Okay. So this is the Sankalpa. And why do we do Sankalpa? What is the purpose? What do we do in Sankalpa? We say all this. Shubhe Shomne Murte Adya Pramna Titiya Parate Sri Setura Kalpe Vaiva Swatmantre Kalivye Prabhade Vartavarshe Vartakande Dandakarane Godavarya Dakshine Tire Sharivansake Buddhavate
For GPS.
Chandramanena. Then we say Shubhakrit Nama Samvatsare Dakshinayane Sharadrutu Ashvinamase. Then what? Now what is going on? Shukla Pakshe. Now Pancha Anga means what? What are Panchangas?
Tithi, Vara, Yoga, Nakshatra, Karana.
Yes, correct. Tithi, Vara, Yoga. No, in order you should say. Tithi, Vara. No. Tithi, Vara, Nakshatra, Yoga, Karana. So what is the Tithi today? Paurnamyam Tithau. Right? Vasara, Vasarastu, which one? Ravi Vasara Yuktayam, Atava Bhanu Vasara Yuktayam. Second. Then Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatre. Uttara Bhadrapada is the nakshatra. Then Dhruva Yoge Bhadra Karane. If we say Shubha Nakshatre, Shubha Yoge, Shubha Karane, that is wrong. Why? Because there is no nakshatra named as Shubha. You get my point? Right? Therefore, let us put some little bit effort of opening the Panchanga in the morning and remembering this, or while you are doing Sandhya Vandana, keep the Sandhya Panchanga next to you. People use mobile itself. If we don't touch mobile while doing Sandhya Vandana, Panchanga is the correct thing, because mobile is not to be touched while doing Sandhya Vandana. Okay. So in mobile, you can look at UAM Panchanga or your respective Matha Panchanga to get these 5 things. What are those 5 things? Tithi, Vara, Tithi, Vara, Nakshatra, Yoga, Karana. You must pronounce. This is Panchanga, Pancha Anga. So the day gets defined by these 5 attributes. So pronounce that, because the other thing, Rutu, Samvatsara, Ayana, etc. is already defined. But this 5 is a must. Any questions on that? So you don't make a mistake while doing this Sankalpa. No. What is the benefit of doing Sankalpa?
We are committed to do the things in proper way.
One is commitment. You are committing yourself, saying that I am going to do Pratah Sandhya. Very good. Which means what? You are morally bound to do it. Right? It creates that kind of moral binding on you. Very good. What else?
Declaring our locality or the place where we are residing, from where we are taking a vow to take over the activity.
Exactly. So describing your spatial coordinates, right? Shall I put it that way? So describing your spatial coordinates and saying that you are in this Punya Bhumi and doing this Sandhya. Done. Okay. Right. Then
it is something equal to, we are giving attendance.
Sorry?
GPS coordinate, like our GPS coordinate.
Yeah. That is why people said don't go abroad, because that is not included here, right? Bharata Varsha, Bharata Kanda. What do you say then? I'm sorry. I don't know. Okay, so let's not open up that Pandora's box now, right? So spatial coordinates, and then say you're going to do this. What is the other benefit of it?
Guruji, Vara, Nakshatra, everything has got its own sanctity. By chanting Nakshatra, your Ayush is being. Could you just, in short, I will tell
that shloka later.
Thanks, Guruji.
There is one shloka by saying that what are the benefits of it. Good point you brought in. Yeah.
Pandranga.
And the Kshetriya, Rama Kshetriya also will be changed according to the place where we are.
Yeah. Correct. See, look at it. Rama avatar happened. Krishna avatar happened. All that happened in Bharatavarsha, Bharatakanda. Such a fantastic place we are in. And we are performing the Vedic prescribed Nitya Karma called Sandhya. That should be our chitta. Second thing is, third benefit I told you now, God is so great here. Karunalu, what he does, by doing Sankalpa, he gives you 50% credit. Which means what? Not that you should stop it, not doing it. He says, he's sure of completing it. One. Then we are requesting God saying, Baba, I've done the Sankalpa. Ensure that I complete it. You getting my point? So you are passing on that accountability and responsibility on Sri Hari to give me that strength. What happens? While in between, after Sankalpa, I'm not able to chant anything. My head becomes giddy. What will happen? I can't finish. Therefore, you are supplicating humbly to God, saying that I've done Sankalpa. Till I finish it, right? Make me do it correctly and completely. What a fine request, right? So this much chintan should come in Sankalpa. Therefore, our Sandhya Vandana Abhiyan, what we have started, is not just to give you the mantra and tantra, but the significance of every step so that I understand and do it, which means I don't do it mechanically, and I appreciate why am I doing, what am I doing. Convinced? That's Sankalpa for us. Right.
Also, Guruji, that Nakshatra and Var, they are the Adhipati of that specific day. They also bless us. They have their own kind of, that they are Perfect. Ruling on that.
Perfect. Everybody that you say in Sankalpa, they stand in queue to make, saying, hey man, in my kshetra, right? On this particular day, this Nakshatra Yoga Karana, this guy has decided to do Sandhya Vandana. Let me bless him. Now you know why we have to do this Nitya Karma. But always don't be thinking of rewards. That is one disclaimer I want to tell you. Is that clear? Punya Vishesh is there, but that is my kartavya. I am doing it as a kartavya. Why? Because Sandhya Vandana cannot be sakama. Sakama means desiring. With the desire, I will not do. No kamana. What is my kamana? Kevala Vishnu Preranaya Vishnu Prityartham. Have you ever heard? In homas and all, in Sankalpa, they say, Sakala Roga Nivrittatyam, Ashta Aishwarya Siddhyartham, Tata. In Sandhya Vandana, Savitrantargata Bharati Ramana Mukhya Pranantargata, Sri Lakshmi Narayana Preranaya Vishnu Prityartham. That's all. Tata Sandhyam Karishi. Why? Only to earn the blessings and to please Sri Hari, I am doing it. That's all. He knows what to give, which means he will enable me to acquire the right Samichina knowledge, which will take me towards moksha. Yes, sir. Two people have raised hands. I don't know who they are.
Namaste, Mohan.
Yes, go ahead.
Is Dadakarane Dakshina Parshva valid for North India also?
There are Sankalpas different for different people, right? Haridwar, Kashi. Okay, so I will try to take a printout and or maybe in WhatsApp I will send you the Sankalpa for different places. Okay, north, south, east, west.
Second question is, supposing when we perform Sandhya Vandana some delay, and the meantime the sthiti has changed. Which is should we adopt the change in sthiti?
Whatever Tithi, Vara, Nakshatra, Yoga, Karana is there at the sunrise time, that should be told on that day for Sandhya Vandana. So in evening Sandhya Vandana, some Nakshatra would have changed. Don't say that. Whatever is Suryodaya, that Nakshatra has to be told.
Okay. Sunrise is the reference point.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Next question.
Hare Namaha. I think this Sankalpa for different places is given in the last page of the book. Hindi book.
Yes, thank you. Yes,
okay.
I wanted to say that. Yes, it is given. Correct. Page 88, I think. Gaya Kshetra, Kashi Kshetra, Prayaga, Ayodhya, Haridwar, Badari, Dwaraka, Matrugaya. For other places, your respective people there will give you directions. Okay, are we done? Good.
Guruji, 2 questions from me. Guru Sai.
Yeah.
Can the water be collected in Madis in the morning itself, and can it be reserved separately for Madhyanika and Sayam Sandhya Vandana?
Of course.
Okay, that was number 1. And number 2, in the introductory class, you had also cited the pramanas that even Sri Ramadevaru used to perform Sandhya Vandana. So does it mean that Sandhya Vandana is not confined only to Brahmanas, but also for all the Vargas?
Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya.
Okay.
Trivarnikas have to do Sandhya Vandana because all of them have Vedadikar.
Okay. And the final question from me for the day is this.
And one more thing, Rama did Sandhya Vandana not for his benefit. That is not vidhi for him. For lead by example means for Martya Shikshanam. That is for us as a lesson, as a message. He did it so that we all will do it.
Got it. One final question. In terms of this Nama, Srivatsa and Vasudeva Nama, so should they be applied only as 13th and 14th, or immediately after 3rd, the Srivatsa can be applied?
13th, 14th.
Okay. That's it, Guruji, from my side. Thank you.
Great.
Guruji, I have one question.
Regarding back to you, R.V. Srinivasji.
Sir, on some days we have more than one tithi and more than one nakshatra. So at that time we have to say both.
At Suryodaya time there is only one tithi.
Okay.
That is generally the first one.
Guruji,
even for Sayam Sandhya?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And see, Dwadashi, Trayodashi cha also can be told if there are 2.
There are 2.
Yeah.
And another thing, sir, during while doing some sankalpa, do we have to leave mantrakshate along with the water? Or?
Okay, good question. Right? Keep your right palm on the left palm.
Yeah.
Sometimes people put water and keep it, but my practical thing is this water will drain out. Okay? And even if the water is there from the left hand, you're not going to give karishye. So left palm over which you are putting the right palm, and this should be kept on your right lap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And then karishye, when you are doing it, you don't have to use mantrakshata for Sandhya Vandana. Just use the water and give. For Deva Puja, when you are doing it, you can use mantrakshata.
Okay.
Yes, Madhukarji.
Hare Namaha. I would like you to tell me, explain once more the 13th and 14th place and the Nama.
13th is Srivatsa, here. Right hand side.
There, other than the right heart, other than one.
No. See, this heart is here, right?
Okay, there is the third one.
Right. So this Srivatsa Nama is your 13th, to the right of your heart, to the right side.
Okay. 14th?
14th is Vasudeva. From some Matha, people apply this side also.
Vyasarai Matha.
I have not seen that pramana for it, but Sampradaya, please follow it. There's nothing wrong.
Okay. Hare Nama. Thank you.
Guruji, any Nama should be chanted for 13 and 14, like Srivatsaya Namaha and Vasudevaya Namaha?
Vasudeva.
Okay.
That's all. Padmanabhanji.
I have one doubt on Sankalpa. The book, whatever so far I was following, it starts with Shubhe Shobhane Muhurti Adya Brahmanaha. Now the PDF what we are going through in the class, it starts Govinda.
Both are correct.
So both are. So should I need to change it to according to PDF,
don't change.
Or I can continue?
Don't change. Shubhe I also continue to say Shubhe Shobhane. Okay, no problem. So continue that Shubhe Shobhane. Right?
Jai Krishna.
Yes, Jai Krishna.
The last, before I send you the Tamil PDF, that is okay?
No. Kindly don't send Tamil PDF because we are using one textbook that is given by Vishwamadhva Parishad. Okay. So your Tamil PDF is not in line with that PDF. Is it from Sridharacharya you are mentioning, or is it from Sri
The Sri Mushnam Nagarajachar.
Huh?
Sri Mushnam Nagarajachar book is what is.
No, I have due respects to that book, but what I am following will not be in line with what that book says.
There are differences.
So therefore, I would strongly suggest that you use the Sanskrit PDF in terms of, I have already given an assignment to somebody to convert it into Tamil, and once it is done. But there is one Sandhya book printed by Sridharachar from Triplicane, right, in Tamil. So that is available and you can use that book. Okay, next question.
Guruji.
Yeah. Please tell me your name, who is, because if you're not raising your hand, I don't know who is talking. Yes, Uday Chandra.
Hare Srinivasa Guruji. During Madhyamika Sandhya and as well as Sayam Sandhya, we should apply Angara on our forehead and as well as our body. Is there any specific mantra for that while Angara or Sakatharana?
See, don't say only Angara, okay? You say Angara and Akshata.
Okay, sorry.
Because Angara is only on Ekadashi, right? And
okay.
Only Angara is when we have Ashaucha. Is that clear? So, morning when you actually apply Angarakshata, right? Ensure that the Angarakshata is there till the night. I applied this in the morning. It is still there for me. So I don't have to read. But suppose you say, I want to have a fantastic, even I wash my face. Okay. Ensuring that my Angarakshata is intact. Suppose it goes away. Do the Gopi Chandra Urdhva Pundra and apply the Angarakshata. Nothing wrong with it. Is that your question?
Yes, Guruji.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Guruji, Guruji Badri here.
Yes.
As far as the two tithis are concerned, in the itself, they prescribe one for Sandhya and the other for other Karya. We can clearly see it in the...
Sorry, that is not the correct thing. If there are two tithis in the same day, okay, that means that one tithi ends before the day ends and there is another tithi coming, right? For Pitrukarya tithi is the right hand side column. Okay, so don't think that these two tithis are there, therefore that one of them is Shraddha tithi. That is not right. Okay, so Shraddha tithi is given and the last column tithi, right? So that tithi is for Shraddha tithi. Here, if there are two tithis, not all the times it will mean that there is a Shraddha tithi. Why? Because that will be Siti Shunya someday. But here there will be two tithis. So that is not a rule. Got it, Badriji?
No, I'm just trying to tell you, it is being mentioned for which Sandhya, which tithi, and for Shraddha, specifically, separately mentioned.
Why are you getting this down? If you open the Panchanga, right, if there are two tithis in the left hand side, that means it is Suryodaya.
Correct.
No, 1 minute.
Please.
Use that Dwadashi or Trayodashi and Suryodaya, whatever tithi is there, that should be used. That's all. For your Shraddha tithi, please see the last column in your Panchanga. That clearly says Shra.T. Right? So, for example, I will tell where are we now? July, September, October, right?
October, November.
Yeah, we are in October, right? So look at now October Purnami. Okay, right. See, for example, I'll tell you. 4th of October, that is Tuesday. The tithi is given as Navami, right? This is for only Navami. This side, if you see, Navami and Dashmi both are given. It means that is for Shraddha tithi. It is saying, whosoever Shraddha falls on Navami, do it that day. And whosoever tithi falls on Dashami, do it that
same
day.
Dhanyavad, Guruji.
Guruji, one basic question. For office goers traveling back to home, are we supposed to take bath and perform, or it's enough to change the dress to Madi Vastra and perform the Sandhya?
Madras, like people with hot weather there, you can take bath. Okay, but that's not mandatory. See, snana are 3 types. One is full snana. Second is kanta snana. Third is kati snana.
Okay.
Right? Waist. Kati is waist. Right? So have a nice wash of your legs and hands and your face, right? And you should feel that I'm feeling better in terms of that impurity gone and feeling fresh. Once that you ensure, then come and do the Sandhya. But if you feel I'm still sweating or whatever.
No. My question was not in terms of sweating or humidity, but because we interact with many people in the office, we really do not know their things.
Because vastrantara you do, right? You come and that is one kind of shuchi. You do the vastrantara, right? And then have a wash. Then use a different anyway vastra for you Sandhya. That's okay. But let me tell you, taking bath is not wrong.
Okay. So if we take bath again, Gopi Chandra Mudra, should be,
even if you don't take bath, right? If your Gopi Chandra on the Urdhva Pundra has gone, your Angarakshita has gone, kindly put this Urdhva Pundra again with Gopi Chandra and apply Angarakshita and do Sandhya.
Okay.
Without the tilaka on the forehead, no karma should be done.
Okay.
That is the
Guruji, we can also use Dhavali in the evening.
We covered that in the first class.
Thanks, Guruji.
But Dhavali should not be washed down. Once you wash,
unwashed. It doesn't come for
muddy.
Muddy. Thanks, Guruji.
To add one point there, when you say Dhavali should not be washed, so what if the Dhavali is kept, but there was some Sutakas comes? Is it? Can we use that Dhavali?
No. In Sutaka, don't touch the Dhavali.
Okay, even if it is inside the house, still if we don't touch it, then we can start using it. Even though Sutaka.
Let me ask you one thing. When in Sutaka, do you throw everything outside after Sutaka?
No.
So this question applies to Dhavadi also. Don't touch it. If you touch it, it is to be thrown. Why you can't wash it? That's the answer.
Okay. And one more question. When for Achamana, instead of Panchapatra Udrani, is it allowed to use a kind of a gindi?
No problem. You can.
So, if we use gindi, since it is not touching the water and our hand, can we use it for arghya also?
No. The water, that's not the point. The water that is used for doing Achamana is only for Achamana. That's all. It's not the process which makes it pure or impure. That's one thing. Why I said you should separate Uddarani is that Achamana Uddarani thing, if it is used for Karishya Uddarani, this water can spill over it, and then there is no point of having to separate Panchapatra. That is, understand the spirit of it.
Okay. Because some people say if you use gindi, then you can use it for both. But if you use Panchapatra, then it will not be.
No. Who are those some people I want to know?
No. So some of the known people, when we talk about during Mat or some places when ritual gatherings happen.
Sir, I will tell you. People will tell what they feel comfortable and what they are doing. That's all.
Okay, that is what I'm getting clarified. What is correct?
I clarified.
Yeah.
So please.
Yeah, that is clear now.
See, Achamana is Achamana. Karishya is Karishya. Even for Karishya, you can use gindi. No problem.
Okay. And
the only thing, let me tell you one thing. Practical thing. Gindi cannot be cleaned properly. The nozzle, right? You can't dry it 100%. And if it is not in muddy kept, there are chances that your muddy will go for in muddy. Okay. Yeah. Got it, na?
Yeah, got it.
Right.
Thanks.
Hare Namaha, Madhukar here.
Sir,
you are telling to me, you told about Dhavali. In Dhavali, we may not get the sufficient length for putting the kacha.
Hey, no. I can supply.
Acha. Okay.
It is available in meters also, Guruji.
No. See, Dhavali, one thing, somebody asked, no, I can't wash Dhavali. But I thought somebody will ask me, what if it becomes so dirty, etc.? Throw it. Get my point? So it is to be thrown. And buy a new Dhavali. All of us can afford it. No problem. One. So, 6 mala, 7 mala, 8 mala Dhavali is available. Okay. It is, if you want address in Bangalore, in Udupi stores, it is available. In most of the puja stores, it is available. One. Second, the best nice dhawali is available in Pune.
Pune.
Pune. Yeah, very nice. But in dhawali, one more thing I'll tell you. Without the border, don't take it. Okay?
Without border?
Borderless silk is only meant for sannyasi. Okay? This came from Dakshina Desha only, I'll tell you. This side, in Karnataka, etc., they use it. But if you ask the real Dakshina, what do you say that in Tamil? Border, what do you call it?
Correct. In Tamil, it was correct. Anchu.
So without that, you can't wear. So dhawale also comes with that border, a line, red line. You buy that. That should also be made of dhawale. If it is made of cotton, then it will not come for madi.
Guruji, what color we need to use dhawale?
What
color? Which color?
Now, color, what color? Hyderabad gives 6 colors.
No, can we use the sannyasi color?
Generally use that off-white, right? That is, I don't know, beige or whatever color.
Or cream color.
But
Light
today,
cream.
everybody has been using different colors. So it's a controversial thing. I don't want to say yes or no to that. But I myself bought 5 colors dhawali actually because it was available in Hyderabad. But when I started wearing it, I was not comfortable. So, anyway, right? See, questions are happening. Therefore, I am extending. My class is over. Actually,
one question.
I will do it next week also. Yes.
One question. Since we are talking about dhawale, I would like to ask one question adding to that. So dhawale is a kind of a thick material. So normally when we do Sandhya, we used to do Madi Pancha. When we are using Madi Pancha, we have to do Panchakacha style. We have to wear the Madi Pancha, right? So using the dhawale, so is it comfortable to wear the Panchakacha, or is it okay to just wear it the dhawale in a normal way?
Sir, if you are a grahastha, Panchakacha is mandatory.
Correct. But when
right? Whether it is dhawale or anything, so don't ask further rules. Except pant and tent, you can't have Panchakacha. Any dhoti should be Panchakacha. Right? The second question is it comfortable or not comfortable? Is a subjective thing. Right? It may be comfortable to you, it may not be comfortable. That doesn't make it that I can wear dhawali without kacha, not allowed. Okay? And you get long dhawales, soft dhawales. I have all varieties of dhawale at home. Okay? One thing, the Sandhya Vandan dhawale, if you have, don't take tirtha in that.
Got it.
Correct? It is as good as you have consumed uta. So before tirtha change, do all the puja in dhawale. Before taking tirtha, change from that to something else, then take tirtha so that this dhawale is available for tomorrow also. One. Using dhawale, if you eat, that dhawale should be only labeled as dhawale for uta. It cannot be used for Sandhya Vandana or Deva Puja. Okay? Right.
Got it.
Got it now?
Yeah, got it.
Yes. The best thing I will tell you, today take bath, has 2 additional Madi Panchas, squeeze it, put it in the whatever, Dev Puja top, you will have that Madi Kolu. Dry it there. That's the best for skin also. Right? If you don't have that facility, use pure silk for Sandhya Vandana. Okay? Brahmachari must use a langoti and then should not wear Panchakacha. Yes, sir. Srinivas ji.
Sir, this Arghya water, we are having it in a separate vessel, right? But is Udarni mandatory, or can we pour it?
No, directly.
We can directly pour it.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Good. I think questions are good. That is why I want to make this session interactive. It's not.
Hare Namaha.
Yes.
Hare Madhukar. So you said about langoti now. You see, for the kacha, when you wear the grasta, we should not wear during Sandhya Vandana.
Got it. What is that?
No, this loin cloth. You
that
are
is
not
only for brahmachari, sir.
That's only for brahmachari. So
yes, I told you that. Brahmachari
then,
should have langoti. Grahastha-shrami should not even have udadara. What is that called in English? The one what thread that you put along your waist. Grahastha should not have. Arnakari should is to be no. It is no for Grahastha. Got it?
Okay. Hare.
Yep. Therefore, no langoti. Got it?
Okay.
Right.
One question, Guru. Yeah. During Sandhya, Sayam Sandhya, Arghya should be given by seeing the west side, or it is
facing the west. Correct.
Facing the west.
Facing the west. Rigvedi should stand and give. Yajurvedi should sit and give.
Okay.
But Sandhya Vandana to be done on looking at the north side.
Sandhya Vandana you can sit towards the north, or you can even sit towards the east. Any other question?
Guruji, one question. When we are having Madi Pancha with Panchakacha, is it required to also wear a dupatta surrounding the hip, or it is just Madi Pancha with Panchakacha, it's enough?
Without Uttariya. Uttariya means this is Uttariya. Without Uttariya, no karma has to be performed. Whether it is Sandhya Vandana, Dev Puja, Homa, eating, anything. So people sometimes have one more Janivara, okay, in addition to Grahastha-shrami too, one more Janivara in the place of Uttariya, that is only Apad Dharma. Don't think I have one Janivara, therefore I should not have Uttariya. In some place where Apad Dharma, it did not have a Uttariya, it is wet or it got drenched or something, at that time this Janivara will come to your rescue. But without Uttariya, you cannot do anything. Hey, I'm in Pata. I'll call you after 10 minutes. Done?
Okay, Guruji, done.
Good. I think the strength has dropped today. I don't know why. There are about 40 people. So I'm not sure the interest levels are drifting. And I hope Sunday is the most possible time for all. And the more number of people it reaches, Swamiji will be happy and we will be happy. So people make it a point, because I have dedicated my time for this, right? It may mean that you are missing one class, but I miss you people in the class. So ensure that you are there for all the classes. One announcement I want to tell you. Anybody from Coimbatore here in this group? Nobody? Okay. I am doing a one-day complete Sandhya Vandana workshop at Coimbatore on 30th October. That's a Sunday, right? So if you have any relatives at Coimbatore, you may want to tell them that they can attend this workshop. It is a full day workshop. Okay, 10 to 1, 2 to 6 with practicals on Sayam Sandhya. Okay, so that is one announcement. Of course, I'm doing it in Mysore on 16th, but I think people here don't have to come there because I'm covering most of the portions here in your online thing itself. Okay.
Language, Guru?
Yeah.
Language, English and Marathi or what? Languages?
No Marathi. Coimbatore, it is mostly Kannada and slides will be in English.
Dhanyavad, Guruji.
Yeah. Marathi only in Marathi class.
Guruji, one question. So in this class, I know that it's English medium, you have on Kannada medium also.
Yeah.
So in this English medium session, when we ask a question, is it strictly only in English, or we can use Marathi also sometimes?
Where?
In this class.
No, only English. Why? Because people who don't understand Marathi, I'll have to repeat your question in English again.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Mohanji, any question?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Namaste.
Okay. Fine. Great. I hope you're following, and if this model is working for you.
Yeah, Guruji.
Yes, Guruji.
Yes.
Okay. So please be connected with me till I finish this. Then we will have some assessment exams, right? Online exams, which will test me and not you. How much have you learned? And then I will pass it on to Swamiji. Then he will further test me as to how much people have gathered, right? So this is a very serious stuff, right? And I'm giving, I don't know how much time I'm giving for this, okay? And preparing content is not easy. And slowly we are getting into relaying this in Adhyatma Vani, and I will have pre-recorded versions of this. Anyway, we are recording this and we will pass it on to you. And people who did not get a chance to attend, they will attend online, review the slides, and go through. Attended also, please go through these slides and your doubts will be clear. And start doing